Welcome back, beer tubers. Ryan here with another episode of San Diego Beer Vlog. Thanks for joining me. It's been a long time since I've done an AleSmith beer, and especially one of their beers they put in these big 750 milliliter bombers. We're going to be looking at their Old Numbskull barley wine. This is a big 11% barley wine, American style, so it should have some hops in there. I just picked this up recently, so it might be fairly fresh, but let's get it open and see what it's like. And this is a bottle conditioned beer at 11%, which is also awesome. They recommend leaving the yeast out of it, and just a second I'll get you their recommended drinking temperature is 50 to 55 degrees, which I think is about where I have this beer right now. It's not super cold, but it is on the cool side. So, pours out really clear, good carbonation coming up, just verge on a dark amber, kind of into not quite a reddish tinge to it. It's about a finger of kind of yellow tinge off-white head. It's got the aroma on it. Yeah, definitely getting a mix of hops, malt, and some of that 11% alcohol in the nose. There's that grapefruity citrus note on there. A little bit of a pininess, and I get a lot of sweet caramel coming through. Like that kind of like English kind of, I don't know if it's maybe a yeast ester, but a little bit of like a darker fruit note too on the nose. So let's dig in and give this one a taste. Cheers. Oh, that's good stuff. It's nice big beer. The alcohol is pretty well masked. Kind of feel it coming down my throat a little bit, kind of in the back end. But 11%, I mean, it's definitely has some legs on the glass. Head's fading away. Really smooth. Not the hugest hop burst up front. You know, not super bitter like a Sierra Nevada Bigfoot or like Stone Old Guardian or those type of bigger American barley wines. It's got a little mellower hop character up front, and then transitions to a big malty beer. So up front you get pretty much what I got on the nose as far as the hops go. It's a good sort of piney bitterness verging on like bitter grapefruit. Then there's like a touch of like maybe a sweeter sort of orange note in there. Real briefly though up front with the hops. And then it just transitions over to the malt character so seamlessly. It's fantastic how well that it just joins the hops up front, because then you get this big caramel malt backbone. A lot of breadiness in there, and then you get some dark kind of fruits, touch of raisin, but more I get like a brighter redder fruit, almost like a cherry note in there kind of comes through in the malt character. So after that big kind of middle of the beer, the finish is certainly on the dry side, but it's overall it's a very balanced beer with the amount of hops up front. Lingering notes kind of on the finish, you get a little bit of toffee, definitely get the alcohol. It's not overwhelming though, but it's there on this one. I do have a bottle of this that I've been aging at least a year, so I might let it go longer just to see where it ends up finishing, because this beer is built really well fresh with the hop character, but aged it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. But even at this stage that I'm drinking this one, I'm going to give it an A. I think it's an excellent American style barley wine. The malt character's got that sort of, it's more English style. It's got some nice little complexity to it. It's really highly drinkable, smooth drinking beer. Bottle condition, can't go wrong there. So maybe with some more time. I can't remember if I've had the barrel aged version of this. I might have, but that was a while ago. And if so, I think it's pretty phenomenal beer. So check out AleSmith's Old Numbskull. It's there's a reason why they're one of my favorite breweries. All these styles they do is knock them out of the park, and this is another great example of it. So I recommend a beer to Old Numbskull from AleSmith. Until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.